Okay, imagine this. It's a nice warm day. You're at a beach similar to this. No worries, not worried about school, not worried about work. You're just laying out on the beach. Everything's good, right? Until you wake up the next morning with a sunburn. I, being fair complected, have struggled with this a lot in my life. And in this speech, I'm going to persuade you on why it's important to regularly wear sunscreen. I'm going to talk to you guys about the problem, the steps to solving this problem, and what will happen if this problem does not change. So, according to a 2015 National Health Interview survey conducted by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the sun's UV rays can damage your skin in as little as 15 minutes of exposure. They also found that the UV exposure adds up over time, increasing an individual's risk for skin cancer. So, an article also published in 2017 by the Harvard Medical School stated that there are 3 common types of sun damage, which are dry skin, sunburn, and actinic keratosis. This is an example of what actinic keratosis is. It's tiny bumps or scaly patches that form on your skin due to overexposure, and they turn red or yellowish. And they can be treated. They have to be frozen off, but if not treated right away, they found that 10 to 15% of these eventually develop into skin cancer. So, an article written by the Cleveland Clinic in 2019 identified similar types of sun damage as in the Harvard study, and they found that if sunscreen is applied every day, or it should be applied every day, similar to brushing your teeth. So applying sunscreen should be added into your daily routine if you plan on going outside, similar to everyone brushes their teeth. It's just second nature. So they're hoping that one day this eventually also becomes second nature. In 2019, the Skincare Foundation found that the use of at least SPF 15 sunscreen daily can reduce your risk of squamous cell by 40% and lower your melanoma risk by 50%. So just by regularly applying your sunscreen every day, you can decrease your risk of developing a type of skin cancer or skin disease by 50%. So they also identified a way to answer common questions regarding sunscreen use through the 5 W's, which are who, what, when, where, and why. So who? Everyone. Everyone should wear sunscreen no matter how much you're in the sun, how tan you think you are, if you never get sunburnt. What? You should use broad spectrum SPF 15 or higher. So you can use higher if you get sunburnt a lot easier, but the minimum is 15. When? You should apply it every day, at least 30 minutes before going outside. And the important part of this is reapplying every 2 hours. So it doesn't do any good to just put it on once when you're outside all day, because you're just going to get burnt later in the day. And where you should apply it, any exposed skin, and why. Obviously, it reduces your risk of skin damage and skin cancer. If you do not wear sunscreen, these were some pictures taken by Pierre-Louis Ferrer, a Parisian photographer that specializes in UV portraits. So this is skin damage or sun damage done to the skin that only under UV light you can actually see the damages associated with the sun's UV rays. So it's a problem that you don't see the results of right away, but they're happening, and the prolonged exposure eventually leads to this. So if there's an easy solution to this problem, it's just to be conscious about when you wear sunscreen and how much you put on, and just focus on your own health by wearing sunscreen every day. Thank you.